What's up, anybody and everybody who's joining the live? Thanks for hopping on. Uh, we're excited to have you here on the live. We've been going live more frequently. My name's Danny Neely, by the way. We've been going live more frequently to kind of talk to you guys about some of the upcoming projects we've had going on. It's been a busy stretch for us at Comedy for the Internet, in a super fun way. We released a music video earlier this week with Chandler Cooper, which was super great. Chandler's a great artist. It was awesome to work with him on the project, and really happy with how the music video turned out. It's getting a good response. So thank you guys for checking out that music video on the Comedy for the Internet YouTube. You can also hit up our website. That's where all the new stuff's coming out. Got new projects releasing every week. It's been super fun. And in addition to new projects, we're sponsoring the Dallas Independent Comedy Festival, which we're really excited about. That's going to be next week. And today I want to jump on and talk to some of my friends that are going to be performing in the festival, as well as some of the people behind the festival, the people organizing the whole thing. Our friends, the Idiots. Their name. That's not a mean nickname. That's a group name. They're on Instagram. Idiots Indie Night. You can follow them. Check them out. I would never just call a group of people idiots. Yeah. They're going to hop on here in just a little bit. We're going to hang out with them. Might have a fun guest run in from my friend Daniel in Chicago. He's going to be in town for the festival. I'm very excited for it to perform with him again. I'm actually going to get to perform with Daniel, which I haven't gotten to do in like a super long time since he moved to Chicago, basically over a year ago. So he's going to jump on. Might hear from Colton, another person who's performed on our live shows before, and who's been on screen for Comedy for the Internet, part of the medieval music video we released a couple years ago. But yeah, man, it's all going down at the Comedy for the Internet website. Check it out. I'm just happy about it. I've never had like a cool website, and we do now, and it's really great. I'm really happy with what the team was able to like put together. It's been super fun. Oh, nice. I think Stefan's here. Let me see if we can see Stefan. Hey, Stefan, what's up?
Hi.
Hi. You're on the stream. I just played you right in without any notice. I hope that's okay. Here, let me do this.
Great. No, I never need notice.
I'm comp trolling today as well as talking. So
Can you explain what comp trolling is?
No.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm controlling from a computer. Is how I'm gonna choose to define it. Thanks for jumping on, Stefan. I appreciate you joining.
Yeah, of course.
Your shirt looks good. Is that an Indie Night shirt?
Thank you. It is. Get the merch.
Slime Edition. Does that have a name? That style.
The classic slime Indie Night shirt.
Classic slime.
Yeah.
I always love that. Like going to like an Express menswear in the mall, and like every pant style has to have the name, and it's like all very pretentious. Like the Carter and like the Preston, like they'll be like named after boys or like occupations.
The comptroller.
The comptroller. It's a low-rise chino. Yeah. Well, yeah. Thanks for hopping on. We're excited. Like Dallas Independent Comedy Festival's 1 week away.
Mm-hmm.
Are you excited? Are you guys drowning? Is it fun? Is it crazy? What's going on?
I'm excited. I'm stressed. I'm wet. I'm dry. I never know. I don't know what's going on, but it's going to be fun. I'm looking forward to it.
At every end of the spectrum of emotions and feelings.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wonderful. Friday and Saturday, bunch of fun shows.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yep.
tell us about
We
it.
got 2 great shows Friday night at Sound Sounds. We've got a full block of improv, and then followed by a full block of a variety of fun stuff, including improv and sketch. And then Saturday night at Deep Ellum Art Company, we got 3 fun blocks of shows. We have a sketch and character showcase, and then an improv block of shows, and then our headliner from LA, Ryan Asher. It's the world debut of her one-woman show. So,
Oh wow.
yep,
We're getting a premiere as part of the festival?
yep, mm-hmm.
Let's go.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome. People can get passes at the website.
yep. The website is DallasIndieComedyFest.com. All of our socials are Dallas Indie Comedy Fest.
Here, I can pull it up. This is the benefit of comptrolling. I can do this. I believe in myself. Oh, we got another special guest in the queue coming too. It's very exciting. Here it is, right? Dallas Independent Comedy Festival.
That's the one.
You telling me people can get passes there?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can click on that Get Tickets button right now.
And you can find shows, single tickets, or a whole weekend pass.
Yeah, you can get a pass. You can get a single ticket. Those are the options.
Gets you into every show.
Yeah, the pass will get you into every show for the whole weekend. There's no specific day passes, just the one weekend pass.
Awesome. Well, yeah, people should sign up.
Yeah, full lineups are on that show's page on the website. And yeah, we also have some fun workshops Saturday morning. So if you're a performer and you want to learn from some funny people, Ryan Asher, our headliner, is teaching a workshop about emotion and physicality. We got Daniel Matthews from Chicago teaching a puppetry workshop. If you've ever wanted to learn about puppets,
Daniel Matthews.
yeah. We also have a musical improv workshop, and then another like emotion and vulnerability workshop. So those are going to be fun. Really great learning opportunities.
Stefan, you're telling me you actually really despise the 2 people that are teaching the musical improv workshop. Is that right?
I am, yeah. No, the 2 people teaching are Daniel Matthews again, and also Colton Winburn, the very hilarious and talented Colton Winburn, who you can see perform Saturday at our character showcase, which is at 6 p.m.
Well, Steph and I got news for you. We got both of them here live. I want to bring them into the feed right now.
All right, amazing.
Daniel Matthews
Wow.
and
So
Colton
close
Winburn.
up. Jeez.
Yeah, zoomed in a little bit. Hello.
Not close enough.
I'm comptrolling, so I'm doing a pretty bad job. Look,
Oh man, Colton was here for 2 seconds.
just bounced Colton.
That's all the time he had. Busy man, Colton Winburn.
I'm figuring it out. Okay, wait. If I do this. No. Can I just drag you? Colton, where'd you go? Look, there's this empty box for source.
Hello?
Oh, wait, we can still hear
I
Colton.
heard him. Oh my gosh.
You can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I'm still here.
The Phantom of the Stream, Colton Winburn.
I became a blurry box.
Well, I can see you over on the side, Colton. We'll get you out of here. We'll. I should have never played you out after I played you in.
How's life as a blurry box, Colton?
It's confusing.
I keep getting zoomed hella in and out, so it's all right. Colton, despite your blurriness, are you going to be able to teach people how to sing?
Yeah, I suppose some parts of how to sing, at least. Specifically, the rhyming parts.
Yeah, the rhyming parts. This is something we've done before, right, Colton?
Yes, it is.
Cool. I'm very excited. I'm very excited for both workshops, performing with Empty Inside. I think it's going to be a great time. doing silly rhymes with Colton and having silly puppet times by myself, assuming we've sold
That's
0
right.
tickets to the puppet workshop.
Can you confirm,
I'll
Stefan?
still be doing puppets.
What are the tickets looking like? For?
Actually, so the only tickets we sold for the puppet workshops were purchased by puppets.
Really?
Yeah, the puppets want to
No
learn.
one wants to learn how to use them. They just want the puppets?
No, the puppets are the ones signing up for the workshop.
I'm worried
Oh, man.
I'm worried they misunderstand what it's supposed to be, though.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. They are like, oh, a workshop for puppets.
That's on me. I did title the workshop Puppet Playtime, which in hindsight, I acknowledge the ambiguity. That's really on me. How you doing comptroll in there, Danny?
Killing it, I think, objectively. I think anyone would say it's going really well. Colton, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to get you in there.
Don't worry about it. I feel like I pop up every once in a while, like full
Yeah, we're
screen.
getting some nice solo shots of Colton.
Keep chiming in, you know?
All right. Yeah. Well, it's all right. I'm figuring stuff out over here too. I thought I had Bluetooth headphones in, and they're not doing anything. Oh, here I am. Hey.
Yeah, you're in. I can play us in this way, but now there's
We just have to give up more real estate to the blurry box.
Here, maybe I shouldn't.
Are you homesick, Colton? Do you miss the blurry box?
Oh, now we can see everything.
Here, I can go to your aforementioned workshops.
Yeah, I got that workshops page.
This is
Yeah.
great.
You guys
We're
are teaching
doing
me
it, folks.
Stop me when I find yours, okay?
Oh, there's one.
I recognize those folks.
Look at that. So you're going to teach people how to rhyme?
Hopefully. That's what we're going to try and do.
Like if I've never rhymed ever before in my life, you could teach me how to.
I don't believe that, but
No, it's just
we're going to talk about things that helped us as musical improvisers. Colton and I have, of course, been improvising together since college, where we met, and the improv club at the University of North Texas, CAW. But over the years, especially when we both started performing for the 4-day weekend theater, we came to really do a lot of musical improv together. And through taking other workshops, through reading books and PDFs, and just really practicing, we had sort of developed strategies that helped us rhyme more effectively and in a way that usually the audience enjoyed.
It was all PDFs.
Some of it was PDFs.
Yeah, that's the secret to success, guys. Is PDFs.
Yeah.
Like really
Don't
good.
take the workshop. Just find some free PDFs online.
Is that the workshop that people show up and they're like, you guys are like, okay, get out your computers.
Yeah. First thing you want to do, download Adobe Reader. Then you can start to sing.
Download the updated version of Adobe Reader.
That's right.
That's cool. I mean, I know, like, I talked to Colton once on an episode of This Afternoon Today about singing and, like, learning how to sing. And, like, is that a thing you can teach versus, like is singing an inherent skill, or can you, like, teach that?
I think it can certainly be taught to some degree, but that's the thing about rhyming for comedy songs, is that you don't really have to be a good singer. You can lean into the bit, you can do some talk singing. There's lots of ways to go around it, but it's less about, it's not going to be so much a singing workshop as it is like a rhyming workshop, if that makes sense.
Sure. So no singing experience required.
Absolutely not.
Or skill.
Or skill.
Or skill. Experience or skill.
Singing discouraged, even?
I wouldn't go quite that far, Danny.
It's
How about you,
so you're
Colton?
saying this is a workshop that is perfectly safe for the singing impaired.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Yeah.
There will be singing in the
Mhm.
workshop. I don't want to paint a picture that we will not be singing, but you do not have to sing well. As a matter of fact, Colton, wasn't that basically the name of one of those PDFs we learned from?
You don't have to be good at this?
Yeah, you don't have to. Don't sing. Yeah.
Guys, Sally's on the IG live, and she just asked, "What's everyone's sign?"
Stop.
Got him.
Love an octagon. I am a Gemini.
Which means twins.
That's what that means. Yeah, I think it's don't know what language that is, but yes, Gemini means twins.
Follow-up question from Sally in the chat: is loud singing better?
Absolutely. The
Yeah.
Daniel Matthews method of singing, absolutely.
Well, it's just like louder means funnier.
That's always
You
been
know?
my experience.
Yeah. We're gonna do a lot of breath work in the workshop. Work on increasing your volume.
Great.
And I'm a Pisces. And I'm back. I don't know where I went, but I'm back now.
You've been in and out, but it's good. We appreciate having you here. You're a Pisces. What does that mean, Colton?
It means it's a fish. It's a water sign.
Okay. All right, Stefan.
And I'm a Virgo. That means I'm a virgin.
Ooh, for life?
Yeah.
You're born there.
Congratulations.
Sally has
Thank
gone. Sally, Daddy Diapers in the chat has gone on to ask: is whisper singing bad then? If singing louder is good?
What do you think, Colton?
Depends on if you have a microphone or not, I would say, just to be fully practical and non-bitty answering this question. If you got a microphone, whisper is great, if you can
Yin Yang twins.
turn it up.
Yin Yang
Yes.
twins or Yin Yang twins?
Let's look it up. Let's ask the chat.
No, Yin Yang. Yep. So perhaps they're referencing something else, not yin and yang, but yin yang.
Something else entirely. Not inspired by at all.
Can you see that? No, it's just giving me more margin in the area. I don't want it. Well, it is yin yang. So.
Asking and answering the hard-hitting questions.
Yeah. Sally confirmed in the chat. Yeah, yin yang twins. Not to ignore the other chat streams. I've just been focusing on Instagram, but we have a chat comment from YouTube saying from TO Gaming Soccer. Hello. So
hey, how you doing, bud?
Whoa.
Thanks for tuning
Everyone's
in.
best friend, TO Gaming Soccer. How you doing?
If you're still there, that was 12 minutes ago. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna try. Okay, I'm gonna try again to do a better job than I did before.
Wow.
It's admirable.
That's what life is.
Yeah. In the meantime, Sally asked, "What are some of your favorite rhymes?" Colton, go away for a second.
Some of our favorite
Rhymes.
Oh dear, I think my headset just died. I'm prepared.
You did, but you actually sound clearer.
Wow. I should
I
get
like
rid of these
mirror and
Bluetooth
clearer.
earphones.
Clearer.
I think mirror and clearer is it's one of my favorites.
That's a rhyme you're advocating for? Yes!
Yes.
We did it.
Our
you guys
favorite rhyme. Damn. I'm very partial to this idea in comedy songs where you latch on to one idea and you don't let it go for the whole song. And I think one thing I these are not my rhymes, but like one thing that I really enjoyed was that John Mulaney and the Sack Lunch Bunch special that came out a couple of years ago on Netflix, where pretty much every song in it does that bit of establishing an idea and then not really evolving it, but rather circling it and finding different ways to say the same thing. As for the actual rhymes from it, I don't know. Go watch it.
Nice. Sally's saying Perry wrinkled.
Oh
Is that
yeah,
related or-
that's from my 4-day weekend days. It's a joke I made that got maybe 0 laughs,
Cool.
and then I doubled down on it, and I think it got 6 laughs, but that was all from the 4-day weekend cast. I remember we had to improvise a song, and the title provided by the audience was "Have You Seen My Purple Pants?"
Mm-hmm.
And this particular song style had a sort of a spoken word vamp there in the middle. And so I said, this wasn't even a rhyme, it was just a joke because it was spoken word. I said, let me know if you've seen them. I need to iron them. My purple pants. They're hairy wrinkled.
Nice.
And then it got nothing. So then I just filled the rest of the time by going, Perry wrinkled. Yeah, Sally was right to call me out on that.
I wanted to punch in for maximum effect of leading in and doubling down on the joke there. So,
oh yeah,
appreciate it. Well, yeah, you guys, everyone here is involved in Dallas Independent Comedy Festival. Stefan, you're part of the organizing group. Daniel, Colton, you're both going to be teaching workshops. I hope people go and check those things out.
I sure hope so too.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be like a whole weekend of comedy. It's comedy summer camp.
Yeah,
Some
it's
calling it. I don't know. Okay,
not
yeah, we can
summer.
fight on that. That's okay.
We're all gonna go to
spring break,
the
maybe
the old swimming hole after our workshop.
comedy prom based on the time of year.
Oh wow.
Colton, I have a little treat for you for joining the stream. I appreciate you hopping on. One thing about you, and not everyone knows this about you, Colton, is you're like a big time sports guy.
Yeah, that's
Yeah, you
for
like
sure
love,
correct.
you love sports. You're a
That
big
is
time
right.
sports guy.
Well, I was a jock in high school.
Was
Yeah, and am.
He's not currently in high school anymore, Danny.
oh, sure. Fair enough. Yeah.
So you got me tickets to sports?
No,
Sports
I didn't get you
tickets?
tickets for sports. We're gonna I've got a little like sports quiz prepared for you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Colton. Your
Great.
first
Yes.
question on the sports quiz is how many balls for a walk? And if you want to phone a friend, I can rearrange the screens to play Stefan or Daniel back in.
4 balls for a walk.
4 balls for a walk. That's correct. One
In
for one.
baseball.
Good job. Oh,
The
and
sport is baseball.
4 baseballs.
4 baseballs. And they have to be like out of the pitch square.
They have to be out of the pitch square. That's correct. Somebody said the real Nick Barber comedy. All right, guys. Yeah, Comedy Church lock-in. I hear what it was now. Hold on.
They weren't
I
telling
thought he
us
was
to
like
lock
giving
it
the
in.
next. Yeah, everybody
Lock
lock
in
in.
for comedy.
You guys were locking in at the skating rink over the weekend.
No, this is exactly right, Nick. The Dallas Indie Comedy Festival will be like a church lock-in, but for comedy.
In that limited amount of snacks.
Mm-hmm.
No one's supposed to touch each other.
No.
And it's going to smell like old books.
Yeah.
It all tracks.
Question number 2, Colton. How many different teams has LeBron James played for?
LeBron James, famous basketball player,
Yes.
has played for at least 2 teams.
Since I gave you an open-ended question, I appreciate an open-ended answer. That is correct. He has played for at least 2 teams.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Valid answer. Good stuff, Colton. You're the king of sports for a reason.
That's right. Don't come at me with these easy questions.
All right. The next one will be harder, I promise.
Well, how many teams?
No, you got it, Colton. It's at
Oh,
least 2.
You got it.
At least 2 that counts. All right.
No, it was a valid answer. I'm not giving you A, B, or C here, so I feel like, if you give me a long form answer that is correct, who am I to, scrutinize it? Question number 3.
Is he on the Browns right now?
He's not on the Browns right now.
Okay.
And he probably never will be because they're a football team. Your third question, Colton. What month is the Wimbledon tennis tournament held in?
August?
Ooh, sorry, Colton. That one is July.
Ah, shoot. I should know that.
Wimbledon
Since
tennis.
how much I love sports.
Yeah, yeah, you love it.
Well,
And
the
that
grass
is-
has to grow,
Right.
Can't be where there's if there's grass at Wimbledon on the courts.
Loving.
The time difference, I think, is what confused me on that one.
Yeah. So if I had said, well, in what way? I guess elaborate.
No.
Okay. But not surprising. It's a factor.
Yeah, because England is in a different time zone.
Yeah, England is in a different time zone for sure.
Multifaceted knowledge today from Colton.
Yeah.
I can't wait
sports,
to
he's got
see what
time
everyone
zones.
else's quiz is.
Do you feel like your knowledge of England is derived from a deep knowledge of sports, or is that time zone fact just a little bonus?
No, yeah, it's derived from sports.
Are you
Most
gonna
of my knowledge of topics.
Are you gonna teach us about Europe and sports in that musical improv workshop?
Yeah, most of it's taught through sports analogies.
Yeah. Oh, give me your best rhyming sports analogy. That'd be great. Just a little preview for the people that are on the fence about signing up for a workshop.
All right. Well, making a rhyme is a lot like running around the bases. You got to start, and then you got to go, and there's 4 steps to it. So, first base, you get your word. Second base, you get a rhyming word. Third base, you swap them, and then you take it home by putting it all together.
Was somebody threatening you off camera there? You kept kind of side-eyeing. Are you okay? Are you alone?
That's an important step to rhyming, Danny. We're going to
I'm
cover rapid eye movement in our workshop.
I had no idea.
Well, REM.
Well, that was great, Colton. I appreciate the impromptu analogy there. Question number 4. What color is the jacket that winners of the Masters receive? And again, you can phone a friend, and I'll rearrange the screen if you ever.
Oh, yeah. I would love to phone a friend on this one. I am really not much of a golf fan.
Who do you want to phone? That's not the right view. Maybe this one. I'm gonna open it up to everyone.
I mean, Stefan, do you know what color the jackets are?
I'm a huge golfer, and I know that these jackets are white.
Just like Wimbledon.
I'm sorry, Stefan. No.
Can I conference call in?
That is wrong. No,
Oh.
they're green. Green,
Yeah.
like the color of the golf course.
Oh,
Dang, that would have been my...
I think
it's like camouflage.
I think the guy who designed them just went real A to A. He was like on the golf course and he was like, I got to make this jacket.
See, I was thinking they'd be white like the ball.
Yeah, sure. White like the ball. No, that makes sense.
I was going to say that they were made from iron, like the
club. Yeah.
No, man, a sport jacket made out of iron.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. We have a couple more comments from the chat checking in. Nick Barber followed up. He said Colton was reading ChatGPT on a second display. So a little accusation of taking your material from AI and that you're not genuinely knowing how to rhyme there, I think.
Well, that's not true. I was being threatened.
Okay. And then Ashley Roundtree, handle Lady Tree Farm, checking in on the chat. She called out that you were wrong on the master's question. Or maybe it was the other one, very early. Okay. Question number 5.
I'll keep that in mind for who I'm phoning.
Hold on. That's not question number 5.
Question number 5, Colton Winburn.
Colton, how many rings are in the Olympic logo? And again, please don't look at ChatGPT off screen to get this.
Hold on. ChatGPT. Gosh, I think there's 5. 5 or 7.
That's correct. No, 5 was right. You had it, Colton.
Or 9.
I thought you were going to give us another
3, 5, 7, or 9.
No fewer than 3. Yeah.
At least 3. At least
2.
Yeah.
Couldn't possibly be less than 3. No, that was correct. You were fishing for that one, or did you feel like you knew it?
I feel like I knew that one. I feel like I can picture the logo in my mind. And also I know that the logo, the rings each represent one of the Grecian original contenders in the Olympics.
The Grecian original contenders?
Yeah, the city-states.
Oh.
Each one represents a different city-state.
Yes, the city-states.
That competed in the original Olympics.
And you can name those.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, of course. Athens is one.
Sure.
Sparta, Marathon, Corinthia, Atlantis.
Wow. I have no way to fact check that, so I'm going to take you at face value. Good. You know what?
It's got to be true.
You know what? Since you gave such a thorough answer there, I'm going to go ahead and mark the master's jacket question as correct now. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah. Colton, I have one sports question left for you. Okay, you're a solid 3 for 5 right now. It's 4 for 5 with the master's revision. Are you ready for your final sports question?
Yeah, this is a 6-question quiz.
Of course, yeah, standard 6-question quiz.
Okay. Yeah, I got it.
6.
One more questions than there are rings in the Olympic logo.
Exactly. Yeah. So it's serious.
I guess I'm nervous.
All right, I'm also typing the lower third, so I'm simplifying them. Okay, in volleyball, the positional player with the different colored jersey is called what?
I don't know what they're called, but I know that they are allowed to sub or something like that. Like they're allowed to sub in and out more frequently, or so they're like the swapper.
Sure. That's actually all I know about the position as well. But no, the name of the position is the libero.
The libero.
The libero.
Right. I knew that. I forgot. It's the libero.
Yep.
I thought it was the jammer. And like after they do a full lap,
Yeah.
every blocker that they pass is another point during that bout.
Um,
Oh no, that's a roller derby.
yeah, I think
Okay.
yeah, I get confused by those at the same time.
Mhm.
Colton, 4 out of 6, not bad for the Sports King, huh?
I guess.
All right, what
I'm
shows
sure
do you
he
have
can't
coming
help
up
but
this
be
week?
disappointed though.
Well, I mean, Sports King should knock it out of the park. Baseball.
I think you were covered there. Hey, we got another guest join in the chat. It's Beth and Joel. Beth and Joel, are you here? Are you there?
We're here.
Wonderful. Is your camera on, or can it be?
I thought it was. Is it not? Gosh, guys, we're on vacation and I'm having a hard time here. Hi, everybody.
Oh,
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. Joel and I are checking in. We're at the beach.
Whoa, that's cool. I love the beach looks awesome right now.
Thank you. We actually rented this cabana that is styled like an art museum.
Whoa, very
Yeah.
neat. How's I'm sure Joel's enjoying the warmer climate.
He's having a great time, although his skin gets really dry really easily. So I have to apply sunscreen every 20 minutes as opposed to every hour, but it's not that bad.
Wow, that's really considerate of you, Beth.
Yeah, thank you for having us.
Absolutely. Thanks for hopping on. Any special occasion for the vacation? You just kind of getting away for a little bit, or
You know, it's so
before the
funny you
festival?
ask, because the answer to that is yeah. We are taking a day for ourselves to kind of take a breath. We have a huge weekend coming up next weekend. Not sure if you guys have heard about it. It's called the Dallas Indie Comedy Festival.
Yes, yeah, we were just talking about that. We were talking about some of the shows and workshops you guys have.
Yeah, we do have shows. We do have workshops. I'm actually really excited. Today, I'm not going to lie, I'm a little bit nervous because we're officially 1 week out. So 1 week from today, we'll be kicking everything off at 6 p.m. with a free social that goes all night long, as well as a couple other free events throughout the weekend, but tons of shows, lots of great workshops. One of the instructors is actually in this chat. Hi, Colton. Just a wave. That's
All right.
Joel's offended, but it's okay.
Oh, there we go. Nice.
Yeah. But we have a lot of talent from the DFW area, as well as people coming in from out of town. I'm especially excited to have people come in and meet people who are just doing the same things we're doing, but in a different geographical location. So we have friends coming in from Los Angeles, Nashville, Oklahoma City, Florida, Chicago, again, as well as just some really wonderful people who are local. So I'm stoked.
Coast to coast.
Coast to coast, exactly.
I'm excited as well. One of the friends in question is Tyler Simpson, who is a member of Empty Inside, the puppet troupe that Daniel and I both perform in. And I haven't gotten to perform with Tyler in probably like 6 years. I don't know, 5 years, 6 years.
That's
It's been a long,
insane.
long time.
Yeah. Yeah, and
So-
he's bringing his improv troupe from Los Angeles. They're called Family Meeting. It's a huge troupe. I think it's 9 or 10 people. And I don't know if everybody's coming, but that's a massive troupe coming from Los Angeles. So really excited to see him perform twice, because I wasn't in a troupe with him, but I remember watching shows. And again, like you, that was years ago. So really excited.
He's so fun as a performer. What night are his shows again?
He will be performing Friday night 2 times, one in the 7 p.m. time slot with Family Meeting, and in the 9 p.m. time slot, he'll be with Empty Inside with you guys and the puppet you were talking about. Yeah.
That's right. What's up, Tio? Is Joel? Can I ask this? And if this is like offensive with Joel next to you on the call, I apologize.
That's
Is
okay.
Joel a puppet, or is Joel?
Joel, they want to know if you're a puppet or something else. He loves puppets, but he's not a puppet. He's actually a professional dancer, and he has legs. So that's what kind of separates him from a typical puppet. You know, for the viewers who haven't ever seen a puppet.
Sure. Yeah.
Do you
And we do have a lot
want
of
to
them.
see him dance?
Yeah, I'd love that to watch a professional do their thing. Sure.
Dance for them.
It's not too much to ask. You are on vacation, so
He's okay with it.
okay. Whoa, Joel.
He danced his glasses off.
Oh man, he's standing up there.
He's so
Wow.
good.
Look at him go. A lot of arms. Very arm heavy.
It is very arm heavy.
Yeah, wave him in the air like he's
I'm so
doing
proud of
there.
him. He taught himself how to do that. Isn't that wild? I'd never even seen him dance. One day he just started dancing.
That's crazy. That's like to teach yourself and become a professional. Unreal. Daniel, he's not a puppet, but as a professional who knows puppets, animated maquettes.
Yeah, an animated maquette might be a little bit more accurate. A maquette would be like.
Well, he's definitely having his moment here with the festival. He started as a mascot for our indie night shows and kind of stepped into the spotlight for this one. So the theme on Friday and Saturday will be a little bit Joel heavy, but I think that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah. Sally wants to know, what is Joel's relationship status?
Yeah.
Oh, well, Joel is kind of in an on-again, off-again relationship with this hussy named Rhonda. You might have seen her in our Instagram live where we invited everybody to come watch us make puppets, and she rang the doorbell and stopped by unexpectedly because she stalked him and knew he was here. And it was a little bit weird, but they talked it out, and I would say they're giving it another go. So temporarily off the table. I'm so sorry, Sally, because I really think you guys would be good together.
Yeah, Sally, if you were asking because you were interested, I'm sorry to say it sounds like Joel's does Joel like tend to hop around between love interests, or
he does. He's froggy like that.
I'm excited to
He's had quite the roster of ladies.
So very excited to see that frog. Yeah.
Same. Sally asked what happened to Chicken Head.
Chicken Head died in the war.
Right.
Yeah, we have quite a few stories of lore. Like, there's a lot of lore that comes with Indie Night and the Comedy Festival, Dallas Indie Comedy Fest. So Chicken Head, for the viewers who are not familiar with this lore, he was a host of one of our previous Indie Night shows. And the day after he hosted that show, he had to ship off to war and was unfortunately killed the very next day. So we do have a permanent Chicken Head shrine on our welcome table. You're welcome to come say a prayer for Chicken Head, but he is no longer of this earth. As Ray said, he has gone to the other side.
Got my Chicken Head shrine.
Yeah.
Right here. I don't know what this did.
We're gonna get a live look at a Chicken Head shrine. Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Rest in power.
Rest in power, King.
Man. Died the way he doing what he loved.
Died the way
going to war.
He loved going to war.
He loved going to war.
Loved it. Couldn't get enough of it.
Hey, Sally, I think we all agree Chicken Head's a hero, and we're all very thankful for his service. So
absolutely.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing that shrine, Stefan. Appreciate that.
Anytime, any chance I can get to remember Chicken Head.
Sure. Guys, I want to throw this out there because I don't think we've actually talked about it on the stream for the time we have been on the stream. Of course, Dallas Independent Comedy Festival next Friday through Sunday. It's going to be great. All kinds of great shows. Get your passes now. But you don't have to wait a whole week to go see live comedy because there is a comedy show tonight at Will Call in Deep Ellum at 7 p.m. It's a free show. It's a show as part of First Fridays that Comedy for the Internet's been producing with the idiots. And we've been putting on these free improv shows at Will Call in a great little space back there. If you haven't been to a show at Will Call, they got this back room. It's perfect for improv. And it's a great time. You guys, it's been super fun putting on these shows together.
Absolutely. It is a great space too. Perfect for like an intimate, fun comedy show. Once the room gets too big, you lose that magic. But it's got a great stage and it's a cool venue. And it's free. It's friggin' free, y'all.
It's freaking free. 7 p.m. tonight. It'll probably go like 7 p.m. to 9, but hang out after, man. We want to hang out with you. They got some good food there too. So yeah, come check it out. If you're in the area, if you're on the stream right now watching and you're in the area, come to the show tonight. Come say hi. We'll all be there except Daniel and Colton. And Beth, you're on vacation, so
I'm in Florida. I'm so sorry, guys. But
me
we
and
have a
Stefan
private jet,
will be
so we'll
there.
be back tomorrow.
Oh, great. Love to hear it. Well, yeah, I did have another in the spirit of the festival coming up, the workshops. Daniel, you're going to be teaching a puppetry workshop. So
right.
Another segment I had that I think everybody's really excited for is, and we'll cue in some dramatic music for this too. This is Daniel Matthews' top 5 mistakes to avoid when puppeteering.
Wow. Just freeform.
Quite a crowd.
Freeform.
Yeah, freeform.
Oh.
Well,
Okay.
It's a list.
Let's see. I'd say that the number one biggest mistake you can make while puppeteering is probably using your non-dominant hand. You know, you don't need to press yourself. You don't need to challenge yourself. Go with what you know. Use your dominant hand. Number 2, a big one. This is a huge one here. Is just playing a character who doesn't move or talk. If it's a stationary character, it doesn't have to be a puppet. Use a statue. Am I right, Danny? We ran into that problem all the time in Empty Inside, right?
Yes.
Now, for a legitimate one, I would say not being aware of your syllables to work on your lip sync and not really keep track of what you're doing. You can kind of lose some of the connection with the audience when it doesn't look like your character is saying what they are saying, you know? Number 4, man, I wish these were funnier, but I take puppets really seriously. Number 4 is using an arm manipulation style that you're not familiar with. I believe most of the puppets we will have in the workshop will not have arm rods, and it will be mostly a lip sync lesson. But if you don't know how to use them, there are ways to get out of it without using them. I'm seeing that my audio is really bad, which isn't a puppeteering mistake, but it is a tech mistake. What do you want me to do about that, Danny?
Can you jump out and then jump back in?
No promises, but I'll try.
Okay, all right, that might fix it. And just enjoy a little ambience till then. Okay, yeah. I think it was Daniel's mic, unfortunately. Daniel, I hope we get you back soon and we hear your mic and it doesn't have the same audio popping. In the meantime, Stefan, how's it going?
It's going good.
Are you going to be at the Will Call show tonight?
I am. I will.
Wonderful.
Yeah,
I'm
I'll
excited.
be performing as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
We love it. Yeah, really fun night.
Debuting a new troupe
Ooh.
called Romeo and Maud.
Nice.
So it's gonna be fun.
Romeo and Maud tonight at Will Call in Deep Elm. Daniel, give us a shot here. So let's see how the mic's doing.
We'll try, right? Is this any better at all, or is it still unbearable?
No, this is much better. It was like popping and cutting out before. It was pretty harsh.
Yeah. Good thing I'm not teaching a how to sound good on a video call workshop.
That's right. It was puppeteering.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll have that workshop next year.
Yeah. But
Daniel, I
lots
think,
of
I think we got most of your tips for how to
Uh-huh.
avoid bad sounding or how to avoid making puppeteering mistakes.
uh-huh.
Uh,
You
I
have the
think
gist of it. If you want the rest and you want to understand the rest of those tips, you got to come to the workshop.
hey,
If
there
you
you
want
go.
high fidelity audio for my puppeteering tips, you got to pay for it.
That's good. Put up that paywall, give them a taste, and
Yeah.
then
Yeah, and I don't know if we mentioned, but we're hand making the puppets for the workshop, and you do have the option to purchase the puppets and take them home.
That's right. And Stefan, is that something they have to decide like right now, or if they
No.
think, oh, I don't need to buy a puppet, and then they take the workshop and fall in love with one,
Mhm.
it's too bad. You missed your window, right?
No, they can decide right then and there, like, I love this puppet, I would die for this puppet, I will pay $20 to keep the puppet.
That's a hell of a deal, too. Let me tell you, as someone who has purchased puppets, $20, it's a pretty good deal.
And it's made with love.
Mhm.
And it's made with love. Most of the puppets you find for even like 75 or 100 are made with spite.
Ugh, I hate that.
Yeah.
Also, if I could chime in about the workshop, we only have a couple of spots left in that puppet workshop. So if it's something you're thinking about taking, anyone watching this or now or later, I would encourage you to sign up pretty quickly. Oh, look, we have a friend.
Wait, oh my god.
hey, how's it going?
Hey, bud.
Hey,
Lil
guys are talking
Pop,
puppets.
long time no see, my friend.
Long time. I can't wait to do a show with you in a couple weeks, huh? Next
Oh,
weekend.
yeah.
Yeah.
Not a couple of weeks. It's even sooner than that.
Oh yeah. 1 week.
Joel
Yes,
is freaking out. He has a Lil Pup poster in his room.
Oh really?
He does.
Oh,
He's a huge fan.
thank you so much. It's great to meet a fan always.
He wants to know what your favorite part about doing puppet prov is.
I think honestly my favorite bit we do as part of the troupe is when a human character does a puppet action because it's so funny. So like when you're a puppet and you run and you like exclaim something, you might be very animated. You might be like, "Whoa! I can't believe that just happened to me!" Ah! Because you have arm rods, so you
Love
move
it.
differently. So when a
So
human acts like a puppet, so like if Daniel were to do that,
yeah,
same
one of our favorite bits then is to have a human just, whoa! I can't believe this is happening to me.
I love that.
that's the best.
I like to call them permit arms, but I don't think I can say that here in front of a
arm
real Lil Pup puppet. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's all right.
Or in front of a real frog.
True.
Yeah, these are just arm rods.
They're pretty tricky.
Yeah, if you just stay sort of at a prayer hands business influencer bro posture, it's usually the best.
He's
Good
about to
advice
sell
for
me a
real life,
timeshare.
What if I said to you, "Oh hey, another member of Empty Inside"?
Hello.
Hey!
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
I don't really know what's going on, but I saw all of you hanging out, so I thought I'd.
Yes, come join. We were just talking about puppets, and specifically Empty Inside, and then we interviewed Lil Pup. So, do you want to throw anything about puppets into the mix?
They're super fun and lovable, and you can't help but stare at them and love them. I don't know.
What was that comment? Can we look at that again? Whoa.
Whoa!
Whoa, what is
What
that?
that looks like to me.
Yeah, is that a is that a routing number at the bottom
Yeah.
there?
I don't know. I don't see it on the YouTube stream.
think they found Little Pup's IP address.
Yeah, hey, did I just get doxxed?
Zuko is very interested in the puppet.
Oh yeah, my dogs are on stream too.
Another little pup.
Mhm.
Show the dogs.
So the dogs.
Show him, bring him in here. Bring in the handsome young gentleman.
He doesn't love being picked up.
No, he's
Trying to eat the puppet. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dog. It's okay, Joel. He's not going to hurt you.
Nah.
Here.
He's a good boy overall.
Yeah, for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. And there he goes.
There you go. I will say, one of my favorite things about puppets, and there are a lot to list, but one of my favorite things is that they don't have to adhere to like the human rules of physics, where they can kind of be cartoon characters in real life. You can get away with big, over-the-top choices with a puppet that if you did as a human performer, people would be like, who the fuck is this guy? Can I say the F word on this? I'm sorry. Okay. No.
Yeah, you're good.
If I were using a puppet, I could definitely use the F word. But yeah, you can make choices that are huge and ridiculous, and people aren't going to judge you for being too silly when you've got fleece and fur on your hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I found it like definitely liberates you to make bigger choices like voices or actions or characters.
Absolutely. And it's silly. And who doesn't like being silly?
Yeah, I pity the fool. Being silly.
Your pity is shared. Yeah.
I hope to never
I
be
feel a mutual pity for the fools who don't like to be silly.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Dallas Independent Comedy Festival next weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of great programming. If you love comedy, if you're like comedy curious, if you're a comedy nerd, if you have been a performer, and maybe like I know a lot of people kind of pulled back after COVID, and you haven't seen you haven't been like active in the community since then. I think it's like a really great chance for everyone to come out and hang out, maybe take a workshop, definitely see a show, and just like talk to your friends, man. Comedy church lock-in is how it was described in the Instagram chat earlier, Beth. I think that was before you jumped on.
So funny. Yeah, but way more Jesus stuff. Just kidding.
Way more.
Yeah, way more than a church life.
And a lot less making.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I also want to throw in, because you mentioned COVID, the C word, but this is our first Dallas Indie Comedy Fest, and I think the first comedy fest we've had in the city for a little while. So I know there's some folks who are like, well, what is a comedy fest? I don't even get it. And it's something, I love the comedy church, sleepaway camp, or whatever you just said, but it's kind of hard to describe unless you experience it. Am I wrong? Because there's just something that happens when you're sharing this once in a lifetime weekend, and everybody's laughing together and making inside jokes and memories, and there's socials, and there's, networking and inspiration, because you see stuff you don't get to see on the regular here in the city. So it's such a hard thing to articulate or describe unless you actually experience it. So I want everybody to come and enjoy the weekend and see some really freaking funny acts. We were dying at some of the submissions, and it's so hard to sit on secrets and not spoil some of the really special stuff. So that's my mini rant, but please, it's back me up here, but it's so hard to describe, but it's the best ever, right? Festival weekend.
Oh, absolutely. It's an energy that really can't be matched, where it's just folks from all over the country, like commiserating in a shared love for this art form.
Yeah.
And you get to see different perspectives, and sometimes just seeing someone do something that you like in a completely different way just like opens up your mind.
Yeah.
And it's some of the best learning that you can have as someone who does comedy is going and watching groups from all over, taking workshops, finding those different perspectives. But it's also just a really good time. Lots of like delirious laughter, having a little too much alcohol in a responsible way. Just great and grand memories from some of the earlier comedy fests in Dallas, and Empty Inside went up and did one in Oklahoma City one time that we still have running jokes from.
Yeah, the haunted Airbnb where we couldn't figure out. It was like in late May, and we couldn't figure out how to. The heat was just blasting in this scary Airbnb we stayed in, and we couldn't figure out how to turn it off. And I ate too much Taco Bell. And we did karaoke the night after the show the night before. I think the bit I remember from that trip was Andrew Plock was part of the group, and he sang a Michael Jackson song as
Don't Stop Big Enough.
Yeah, he sang a Michael Jackson song as Michael McDonald at karaoke, and that was I still think about that.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, I agree. Like just finding those new perspectives, meeting people that have a different performance background or style, and yeah, it's just good. It's like improv people are the best hang. So it's if you're not like in a performer or in the comedy community currently, then definitely come out and like get a flavor for what that's like, because it's there. Yeah, like I said, it's the best hang.
It is. I'm so excited for it. I got my passes. I submitted as soon as I could. Yeah. I'm very excited about it.
And you're performing. You're doing some loop pedal, yeah, Colton?
Yeah, and I'm performing. I'm performing both nights. My group coworkers is on the first night at 7, and I'm doing my solo musical improv stuff at 6 on Saturday. So you can take my workshop, take Daniel and I's workshop earlier in the day, and then come see me perform and see if I did what I said you should do.
Take the workshop so you know how to judge Colton's solo performance.
Exactly. Yes.
So guys, yeah, thanks for hopping on the stream. We gotta wrap it here because we gotta go get ready for our show at Will Call.
Yeah.
Free comedy show. Come hang out. Fantastic lineup. Grab yourself a drink or two. We'll bring some Comedy for the Internet stickers. Beth, Stefan, you guys are gonna have some merch there as well. Maybe an option for people to get passes while they're there too. Is that?
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we'll have some goodies.
Cool. Well, let's do it. We'll see you there. It'll be a great show, and we'll get even more excited about the Dallas Comedy Festival. Thank you guys for tuning in on the stream. Thank you guys for joining me today. We'll be back again soon. I'd love to see all your faces on stream again soon, because it's just nice to see you. Especially you, Daniel, out there in Chicago. Come on.
Yeah, see you next week. See you then.
All right.
All right, guys.
Thank
you,
you.
guys.
Bye.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Oh, Cole's still here. Thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. Come see live comedy. Support live comedy.